Hello, good morning po sa inyong lahat na manunood dito sa aking channel. I am Tatay Jack First, broadcasting from Lodi, California. It's 8 o'clock, 8:01 dito po sa United States, Lodi, California, Pacific Standard Time. Okay. As usual, ipi-play po natin ang Philippine National Anthem to remind everybody na mas mahalin natin ang Pilipinas kaysa sa mga politiko. Okay. So, that's always going to be the first part of our broadcast. So, ito po. Walang sound. Okay.
Kayang magiliw, ewas na sigatanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Upang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisitin, sa nagatak tutok sa simulat, sa langit ng panglaw, ay hinatang tula, kawin sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang lang patawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtitindig, ang pituwin at araw niya kailan, ang ay di magtitindig, lumang ang araw ng warhagit pagsingka, mo'y langit sa piling mo. Ang hindi kaya ng pagkay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Okay. Ang susunod na part ng ating program, as always, is yung pasasalamat ko sa aking mga members. Okay, pakibasa nga ito. Pakibasa nga ito, Mrs. Fergs. Mabasa mo ba? Okay, mayroon yatang aberya. So, thank you to all the members of this channel. The preferred members are J. Dixon, JNL Opinions, J. Ferns. Regular members po ay sina Judy Basco, Tech Sevilla, Maribel Sabala, Roger Evans, isang DDS na matalik kong kaibigan, si Lily Ragasa, Lady Net, si Upach 1974, 1975, si Lady Queen B, The Pet Lover, si Virgilio BJ Villanueva, si Ria Sipagan, si Cipriano Fernandez, si Jose Magno, si Jason. Thank you to all. Thank you for your continued support po. Special thanks po kay Miss Lintek and kay Miss Tessa Vargas. They have been very supportive of this channel. Thank you to Team Lintek and the SSTV family. Thank you to all my loyal members, all your loyal subscribers. Thank you to my new subscribers. Tumas ng konti ang aking subscription. Maski admittedly, manawalan ako ng ibang subscribers dahil sa sinasabi ko. Pero mas marami po ang nadagdag. Okay. Please push the like and share button as a means to support my small channel na I consider one of the few remaining responsible uh, channels uh, discussing the discussing political issues in the Philippines. Okay, that's it. Let me remind you that if you think na you can better learn sa ibang channel, just go ahead and watch them. If you think na what I am saying is is not based on credible news, okay, you can view other channels. If you think that their analysis is better than mine, well, go ahead and go to that channel. But if you want to learn and you believe that what I am saying is correct, just stick around. And maybe you will learn something because this channel is not going to provide you with fake news. Always, pag ako'y nagdi-discuss, mapapansin nyo, it's always backed up by credible news stories. Kaya ako nga inilalathala yung mga sinasabi ko. You can read it in print and my sources. Okay. So, yan ang unang kung mas believe kayo sa ibang vlogger dahil sa pagkakatotohanan sa palagay nyo ang sinasabi nila, ay go ahead po, hindi po ako magtatampo. Okay. Mayroong tayong patunoorin yung video. Sabi nila, saling pusa daw si PBBM. Natataba ako. Sa dalawang video na kung ipapakita, ay mapapansin nyo na hindi po saling pusa ang ating mahal na presidente. Okay, let us first present the first video. Isang sandali lang ito. It's about it's about 1 minute. Okay. Walang comment. Ano? Kung paano inaasikaso ni President Biden si President Marcos. Ayan. Unang patunay yan. Ang susunod po ay yung actual na meeting ng Presidente Biden at saka si ang ating Pangulo kasama si Premier Quesada of Japan. Tignan nyo kung sino unang pagbibigyan niya ng mikropono. At sino ano ang sasabihin ni Premier Kishida kay Presidente Marcos. Ibig sabihin, binibigyan na ng importansya si President Marcos. Hindi po siya saling pusa. Naiintindihan nila na very, very important ang Pilipinas tungkol sa regional security sa West Philippine Sea or sa South China Sea. Okay. Pakinggan po natin.
President, Mr. Prime Minister, today we mark a historic moment. the first ever Leaders Summit between the United States, Japan, and the Philippines. And it's truly an honor to have you both here as we begin this new era of partnership. As you've heard me say before, a great deal of history in our world will be written in the Indo-Pacific over the coming years. And the three, as the three allies, three steadfast partners, and three proud democracies representing 500 million people, today we commit to writing that story in the future together. To build an Indo-Pacific that is free, open, prosperous, and secure for all. This afternoon, we'll discuss a few key areas where our nations are deepening ties. First, technology and clean energy.
Yan.
For securing our semiconductor supply chain, from securing our semiconductor supply chain to expanding
Yan ang na-achieve ni President Bongbong Marcos.
to building clean energy workforce, to expanding our cooperation across the entire board. Second, we're deepening our maritime and security ties. This is something I know you've discussed with Vice President Harris during her travel to the Indo-Pacific.
So, sino nakipag-discuss yan? Si President Marcos at si Kamala Harris. So, binibigyan talaga ng importansya ang ating Pangulo. Tingnan mo.
I want to be clear. The United States defense commitments to Japan and to the Philippines are ironclad.
Yung mga nagsasabing tinidor daw ng US ang Pilipinas ay hindi marunong mag-analyze, hindi po nagsasabi ng totoo. Malinaw yan. Galing sa mismong bibig ng presidente ng United States. Ironclad po ang commitment tungkol sa defense ng ng Pilipinas. Idedepensa po ng United States. Idedepensa po ng United States ang Japan at saka Pilipinas. Okay.
They're ironclad.
Ironclad.
As I've said before, any attack on Philippine aircraft, vessels, or armed forces in the South China Sea would invoke our Mutual Defense Treaty.
Okay, yan. Ang focus ng trilateral meeting is sa Philippines. Ang issues ng Pilipinas. Kaya hindi po salid pusa si PBBM as being claimed by responsible DDS bloggers. Ito po ang patunay na mali po ang sinasabi nila. Okay.
Finally, I'm proud to announce we're launching an economic corridor in the Philippines as part of the G7's Partnership for Global Infrastructure.
Ninention na naman niya. Ay, ito naman ay isang accomplishment ng ating Pangulo. Nakuha niya yung commitment ng US para ma-improve ang ating economy. Diba? Okay.
An investment. This is the first corridor in the Indo-Pacific. It means more jobs for people across the entire region. It means more investment in sectors critical to our future: clean energy, ports, railroads, agriculture, and much more. I'm looking forward to discussing all this with all of you. But first, Mr. President, I'm going to hand it over to you, President Marcos.
Okay. Sino ang unang pinigyan ng pagkakataon para magsalita? Ang Prime Minister pa ng Japan o si Presidente Marcos? Si Presidente Marcos spoke because the focus of the trilateral meeting is ang Pilipinas. Diba? Kung marunong kayong mag-analyze, ay malalaman nyo yan.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. And once again, allow me to thank you for hosting us, Prime Minister Kishida and myself, in the White House for this very important agreement, which
Pero ang katabi po ni Presidente Marcos ay ang magaling na si Secretary Gibo Chuduro. Okay. Very telling yan.
we are going to formalize today. We meet today as friends and partners bound by a shared vision and pursuit of a peaceful, stable, and prosperous Indo-Pacific. It is a partnership born not out of convenience nor of expediency, but as a natural progression of a deepening relation and robust cooperation amongst our three countries, linked by a profound respect for democracy, good governance, and the rule of law. Today's historic summit is a culmination of several preparatory engagements between our foreign ministries, our national security advisors, and our vice ministers, as well as the conduct of trilateral maritime exercises and joint development cooperation. But this meeting can be just a beginning. Facing the complex challenges of our time requires concerted efforts on everyone's part, a dedication to a common purpose, and an unwavering commitment to the rules-based international order. This is a meeting that looks ahead. As we deepen our ties and enhance our coordination, we seek to identify ways of growing our economies and making them more resilient, climate-proofing our cities and our societies, sustaining our development progress, and forging a peaceful world for the next generation. Today's summit is an opportunity to define the future that we want and how we intend to achieve it together. Thank you, and I wish us all a successful meeting.
Okay. Kita nyo kung sino pinagbigyan ng unang pagkakataong magsalita? Meaning, he is the focus of the trilateral meeting. Okay. So, susunod po, si Kishida.
Mr. Prime Minister, the floor is yours.
はい、日米非首脳会合の初めての
very much
開催
appreciate
を
that we are
歓迎
having
いた
the
します。
first ever
バイ
Japan
デン
US
大統領
Philippines
の
summit,
イ
and
ニシ
I
ア
would
ティ
like
ブ
to
に感謝
extend
い
my
たしま
deep
す。
gratitude to
そし
President
てマル
Biden
コス
for
大
your
統領と
leadership
も昨
and
年の12
President
月以来で
Marcos.
す
We
が、
met
こう
last
して
year
再
in
会できま
December,
すこ
and
と
what a
を嬉
pleasure
しく
it
思っ
is
てい
to
ます。
see you once again.
Okay. Kita niya, nagpasalamat si Kishida kay President Marcos. Okay. Meaning, hindi ko na
世界が
ulitin.
複合的
In the
な
midst of
危機に
compound
直面
crisis
する
faced
中、
by the
法
global
の支配に基
community,
づく自由で
multi-layered
開かれた
cooperation
国
between
際
allies
秩序の維
and
持強化
like-minded
に向け
countries
て
is essential
同盟
if we
国
are to
同志国
maintain and
との
bolster a
重
free
層
and
的
open
な協
international
力が
order
重要で
based
す。
on the rule of law.
本日の会合は
Today's
こ
meeting
のような取り組み
will
を
make
大きく
history
前進さ
as
せ
an
る
occasion
歴
that
史的な会
significantly
合になる
pushed
と
forward
思っていま
such
す。
initiative.
日米非
Japan,
3カ
the
国は
US, and the
太平
Philippines
洋でつながれ
are
た海
maritime
洋国家で
nations
あり、
connected by
自
the
然な
Pacific
パート
Ocean
ナーです。
and are natural
基本的
partners.
価値
We share
や原
fundamental
則を共
values
有
and
し、
principles
地域
and
の
have
経済発展を
supported
支え
regional
ていきま
economic
した。
development.
インド太平洋地
In order to
域
secure
の
peace
平和
and
と繁栄の
prosperity
た
in
め
the
にも、
Indo-Pacific,
本日は
I hope to
日米
reaffirm
非
our
協力
intention to
の
further
さら
strengthen
なる強
trilateral
化を確
cooperation
認し、
and
その
to
具体
present
的な
the specific
方
way
向性
forward
を
through
示したいと考え
today's
ていま
meeting.
す。以上です。
Thank you.
President, Mr. Prime Minister, to put it simply, when we stand as one, we're able to forge a better future for all. And that's what this new trilat is all about, in my view. Building a better future for people across the Indo-Pacific and, quite frankly, beyond, around the world. So thank you both for being here, and I look forward to this first summit and many more in the years ahead. And as we say goodbye to the press, we'll wait a minute here and we'll get moving.
Sir, what is the message?
Okay. So, we shall now go to the topic. So, may mga nanonood sa background pero hindi pa There are four viewers yan. Thank you sa mga apat na viewers. Okay. So, bakit? Wala yung pinint ko, in-erase ng YouTube. Okay, hindi pala. Hindi. Salamat kay Warm Zone Gamer Woody, kay Jing N. Nasol, at kay Eco Vlog. Sila ang unang punta po dito sa ating channel. Okay, salamat po. Nagdadatingan na po ang ating mga viewers po. Okay. Ito po.
PBBM on Duterte's tirades. I have no time for ad hominem attacks. April 13, 2024.
Okay.
PND.
Medyo maliit ang okay. Inayos ko lang yung screen. Ito, sabi niya.
President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. is not interested in dealing with the tirades of former President Rodrigo Duterte, who called him a crybaby, supposedly for his leaning towards the United States.
Okay, salamat po. Tech Sibilia, nandito ka na naman. Okay, si Tech Sibilia, napagagaling pong vlogger po yan. Pakinig po kayo sa kanya. Magpunta po kayo sa kanyang channel. Salamat din po ulit kay Ding Nasol. Okay. So, tama po ang aking thumbnail. Hindi po ako nag-invento. Sabi niya, ako, crybaby. Okay. Ang sagot ni Presidente Marcos ay ganito. Okay. Basahin na. Ay, nandito si Victima 147. Salamat. Si Virgilio Villanueva. Again, I miss you, Virgilio. Okay. Okay. So, ano ang sagot ng ating magaling na presidente sa mga tirada ni former President Rodrigo Duterte? Remember, si President Bongbong Marcos ay hindi nag-name call. Nakita mo niyo ba na he resorted to name calling? Okay. Kaya nga, pakinggan natin ang kanyang sinabi. So, anong sabi niya? Miss First?
You know, to be a crybaby, you have to cry. Did you see me cry? I don't want to pay attention to that. I really don't.
Okay. Nakita niyo bang umiyak si Presidente Marcos? Nakita niyo ba? Connie is nandito na. Okay. Woody, God Warm Zone Gamer Woody, nandito na rin. Woody. Thank you sa inyo. Thank you sa inyong mga loyal na nanonood sa akin. Kasi alam nyo siguro na parating may basyan ang aking sinasabi. Hindi ako nag-iimbento. Okay.
The president said that his predecessor, a highly experienced lawyer, should know that ad hominem attacks have no place in high-level discussions.
Aray! Malambing na pagsampal yan sa mga comments ni President Rodrigo Duterte. Yung mga ganyan, sabi niya, yung mga ganyang pagsasalita, hindi pwede yan sa international setting. Totoo naman na. Kasi kung magsasalita ka ganyan sa international community, hindi ka re-respetuhin. So, to lang, hindi nirespeto ng international community si President Rodrigo Duterte kasi sa kanyang mga pagsasalita. Sa Pilipinas, gustong-gusto siya kasi para bang matapang siya. Pero sa international community, let us face the truth. Hindi siya efektibo. How many times did I say na sa domestic po, I give him a high passing grade. But when it concerns foreign issues, he gets a failing grade sa akin. In my previous LS. Okay. So it is being echoed po ni Presidente Marcos na he has no place sa high-level discussions po. Okay. So tama na naman ang aking analysis. Okay. Continuation po, such as trilateral summit between Philippines, the US, Japan, ad hominem attacks refer to personal assault. The ad hominem attacks, personal assault, hindi ginagawa yan ng ating magiting na presidente. Hindi niya pinipersonal si Mr. Ex-President Rodrigo Duterte. Iba ang karakter ni President Rodrigo Duterte kaysa sa karakter ng ating mabait na presidente.
Sasabihin na, pangit ka. O sige, di pangit ako. So what? Walang lugar yan. Mga yung mga personal na ad hominem attacks kung tawagin sa batas. The chief executive added.
Aray! Naku. Hindi ko na dadagdagan yan. Yan na ako. Okay.
Asked to react on Duterte's statement that they might become political enemies following the decision to suspend Davao del Norte Governor Edwin Jubahib.
Okay. Ano ang sabi niya? Tanong ng reporter po, yan, hindi po. Siya ang nagsabi niyan. Tanong ng reporter, kaya sinagot niya. Anong sagot po niya? Maganda po ang sagot.
President Marcos said he does not consider the former president as political adversary.
Unang-una, hindi na siya tatakbo as sa pagka-presidente. Or hindi pa, malabo tumakbo pa si President Bongbong Marcos sa anumang posisyon sa gobyerno. Naging presidente na siya eh. Palagi ko wala na siyang ambisyon na mag-step down to a lower position. Okay. Kaya hindi po siya magiging political adversary ni President Rodrigo Duterte, ex-President Rodrigo Duterte. Anong sinasabi niya? Magiging political enemies siya. Hindi na... siguro in politics, magiging magkakontra sila. Tama naman yun, si Juan. Pero hindi niya kinoconsider na he is a political enemy. Okay. Okay.
Gentleman's agreement gives away a Yungin shoal.
Okay. Yun.
Carpio.
Okay.
By GMA Integrated News.
Okay. tapos na yung reaction ni President Marcos dun sa sinasabi ni President Rodrigo Duterte na crybaby siya. Hindi niya pinansin. Parang pinagtawa ng panga niya si President Rodrigo Duterte. Hindi naman niya hindi naman niya actual na pinagtatawanan. Pero kung a-analyzein mo, parang binaliwala niya ang pinagsasabing paninira ni Presidente Rodrigo Duterte. Ito, sasabihin na hindi ko alam ang aking sinasabi ng mga ibang vloggers at saka DDS supporters. Okay, hindi nga ako matalino. So ano ang sinasabi ng mga matatalinong tao tungkol sa secret agreement? Hindi na po. Kung ayaw niyong maniwala sa akin, ano ang sinasabi ng matatalinong mga tao? Yung mga may alam sa batas, yung may mga professor ng international studies, yung mga think tank expert. Pwedeng hindi kayo maniwala sa akin kasi ako'y ordinaryong vlogger. Okay, granted na yan. Pero ano ang sinasabi ng mga experts? Tumasayang ayon ba sila sa aking mga sinabi? Kayo na maghusga, hindi ko na uulitin. Hindi ko kinailangan ang mga eksperto, ang mga views ng mga expert to arrive at the correct conclusion. Basahin natin ang mga reaksyon ng mga experts. Okay. Unang-una, si Justice Carpio, who is an expert in the law. Kasi naging Supreme Court Senior Justice si Carpio. Si Justice Carpio. Okay. Siyempre, mas maalam siya sa akin tungkol sa batas. I do not pretend to know everything sa batas. Siya ang mas respeto sa akin. Anong sinasabi niya? Siguro kung ayaw niyo makinig sa akin, nakikinig kayo sa pananaw ng ex-Justice Supreme Court si Justice Antonio Carpio. Okay. Nasaan na yun? Okay. Ito po. Babasa mo?
I already read that.
Okay. Ulitin ko. Gentleman's agreement gives away the Ayungin Shoal by the GMA, Integrated News. Pero hindi ko kinuha ang mga yan ang pananaw ng GMA. Ito na. Pananaw ng inquirer.
Former Senior Supreme Court Associate Justice Antonio Carpio said that the gentleman's agreement ex-President Rodrigo Duterte entered into appeared to have to give the Ayungin Shoal to China.
Okay. Hindi na ko. Sabi ko, disadvantageous sa atin ang agreement supposed agreement ni President Rodrigo Duterte with China. Hindi ko kinailangan ang view ng opinion ni Justice Carpio to arrive at that conclusion. But we arrive at the same conclusion. The basis po ay coming from the inquirer. Hindi ko po iniimbento yan. Kung ngayon, ang sabi nga ng isang kaibigan ko, si Roger Evans, parang nangunguntya pa siya, pati ba ikaw naniniwala na may secret agreement deal? Hindi na ko kung di ka paniniwala sa akin, ito pinuprovide ko ang mga ebidensya na hindi lang ako ang may katanyan, ang may konklusyon niyan. Maraming expert po. Hindi ko kiniklaim na eksperto ako. Pero pakinggan natin ang mga sinasabi ng mga eksperto, okay?
Retired Supreme Court Justice Antonio Carpio said that letting the BRP Sierra Madre fall into disrepair under the supposed gentleman's agreement between the Duterte administration and Beijing would allow China to take full control of the Ayungin, or Second Thomas Shoal,
Hindi
where
ko
dilapidated warship is grounded.
Hindi ko kinailangan si Atty. Ang opinion ni Justice Antonio Carpio para mag-arrive at that conclusion. Di ba sinabi ko? Ayan. Oo. Kaya kine-question nyo ang aking analysis. Bahala na kayo. Okay. Di ba? Ulit.
Carpio told reporters on the sidelines of a forum at the University of the Philippines that the country was at risk of losing its lone outpost.
Okay. The same conclusion as mine.
At the shoal, because of the deal between former President Rodrigo Duterte with Chinese President Xi Jinping.
Anong bago? Di ba? Sinabi ko na yan. Okay.
Duterte confirmed
yeah.
the gentleman's agreement at a press conference on Thursday in Davao City.
Mga DDS po, hindi po ako ang nagsabi niyan. Ang nagsabi niyan ay the Inquirer. They arrived at the same conclusion na mayroong gentleman's agreement. Ano masasabi niyo ngayon? Mali ba ang aking interpretasyon? Ay, inquiry na. Nagsasabing, ulitin natin. Duterte confirmed the gentleman's agreement. Ano masasabi niyo? Kinumpirma ni President Rodrigo Duterte the existence of a gentleman's agreement at the press conference on Thursday in Davao City. Sino? Natatawa ako sa mga pasutsadyo nyo sa akin. Okay.
And that its main goal was to avert armed confrontation between Filipinos and Chinese in the West Philippine Sea.
Ito ang palusot ni Presidente Duterte. Yan ang sabi niya para maiwasan ang gulo. Ibig sabihin, tameme siya dahil sa sinabihan siya ni President Xi Jinping na baka magkagera. Natakot siya. Akala ko ba ay matapang si President Rodrigo Duterte? Diniscuss ko yan kahapon. Ipinakita ko ang ebidensya. Okay. Okay. At the show, because of the deal between former President Rodrigo Duterte with Chinese President Xi Jinping. Okay. So, malinaw, nakakipagdagil siya kay Xi Jinping. Pero pinakita ko kahapon nang sinabihan siya ni Xi Jinping, don't do it. That will lead to trouble. So, wag mong sabihin na hindi ko sinabi yan. Hindi ko tinalakay yan. Tumahimik na siya. Ibig sabihin, hindi na niya ipintektahan yung basic rights ng Pilipinas tungkol sa sovereign rights natin sa West Philippine Sea. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
Duterte confirmed the gentleman's agreement at a press conference on Thursday in Davao City.
Ulit. Okay.
He, Duterte, said it was to keep peace. But in the agreement, he agreed we won't supply, we won't repair BRP Sierra Madre.
Yan ang nakakatakot. He did not want to repair the BRP Sierra Madre. Sierra Madre. Anong consequence yan? Mabubulok po ang Sierra Madre. Magiging hindi na po comfortable ang living condition doon sa Sierra Madre sa mga kasundaluhan natin. Okay.
And will only bring water and food. But that will cause the warship to sink since it's rusty already.
Di
He
ba
told
yan ang sinabi ko?
reporters.
Di ba? Oh. The same conclusion na I made was made by Justice Antonio Carpio. Okay.
Against national interest. Duterte said the agreement was intended to maintain the status quo in which the Philippines would only provide essential supplies like food and water to the troops manning the Sierra Madre, and that there would be no repair or construction works to be done on the rusted ship.
Okay. Inamin niya yan. Okay.
Carpio pointed out that leaving the World War II era vessel to decay and eventually submerge would mean giving up the Ayungin Shoal to China.
Di ba sinabi ko yan na magsising ang BRP is Sierra Madre kundi mo pagbibigyan ng construction and repair supplies. Oh, hindi ko kinailangan si Justice Carpio to arrive at that conclusion. Kasi kulang man ako sa katalinuhan, madaling aralin ang sitasyon. That is only logic. Gamitin mo ang logic. Okay.
We won't have an outpost anymore. We can't protect Ayungin Shoal.
Very correct. Okay.
And what China will do is they will enter Ayungin Shoal and we lose another feature in the South China Sea, he said.
Kasi ginawa na yan ng China. Sundan natin ang mga susunod na balita. Tama po ang conclusion ni Justice Carpio. Okay.
The Philippine military grounded the Sierra Madre on Ayungin in May 1999.
Itong susunod na balita ang nakakabahala.
4 years after the Chinese built what they initially called fishermen's shelter on nearby Panganiban or Mischief Reef, despite protests from the Philippines.
So, una, traitor talaga yung China. Ginawa na, sabi na, shelter lang ng fishermen ang pag-construct nila ng mga structures sa Panganiban or Mischief Reef. Mapagkakatiwalaan ba ang China? Ano ang ginawa po ng China? Tapik sa balikat, sabi ni Inaro Stories. Okay. Oh. Ito papatunay. Yung mga eksperto yan. Okay. Inaro, welcome back. Okay. I know I disagree with you a little bit yesterday because I think that the investigation will be, you're right. There should be an investigation if there is no dialogue between the president and the former president. First, ayusin natin. Mag-dialogue muna tayo. That is my point. That your point is well taken also. Okay, saan na tayo? Ito ang nakakabala. Nakakabala. Sabi nila na they are going to construct shelter of the fishermen. Pero anong nangyari? Oh, ito na.
Both Ayungin and Panganiban are well within the Philippines' 370-kilometer exclusive economic zone or EEZ.
Yeah, yung nag-construct sila ng shelter daw, sila ay nag-construct sa teritoryo natin. Ano nangyari? Kung patuloy nyo pa rin susuportahan ang isang presidenteng give up ang rights natin sa Pilipinas, value almost you're surrendering sovereignty kasi pumayag ka. Ito po ang mangyayari.
Panganiban is now one of the biggest of the 7 artificial islands built as a military garrison by China in the West Philippine Sea inside the Philippines EEZ.
Oh, kung matatao, kung the BRP Seramati ay hindi po marirepair, lulubog yun at wala nang outpost ang Pilipinas. Kaya malaya na po ang China para pumasok po. Tulad ng ginawa nila sa Misty Reef o sa Panganiban. Mayroon na pong history. Hindi po naiintindihan yan ng mga DDS supporters at DDS vloggers. Malinaw po yan. Ang consequence po ng pagpayag ni PRRD na huwag magbigay ng supplies sa BRP Sierra Madre, hindi po nila na-connect yung magiging resulta of such an lopsided agreement sa ating bansa. Okay. Ito.
Experts.
Ito, another source po. Totoo, experts na ang magsasabi. Hindi na po ako. May pwedeng hindi kayo maniwala sa aking analysis, pero paniwala kayo sa analysis ng mga experts. Hindi po galing sa akin yan.
Gentleman's agreement favors China, violates Filipinos. Story by Ted Cordero, GMA Integrated News.
Okay, yan. Di po ako nag-iimbento. Welcome po ang magaling na si Ma'am Pia de Cospel. Kumusta po? Good afternoon yan sa France. Dito sa amin, good morning po. Good afternoon sa inyo. Okay. Siya nga pala, before I proceed to that, may paalala ang ating moderator. Dabalikan ko yan. Hanapin ko ang moderator. Sana yung message mo, moderator. Importante ito. Okay. Ito po.
May I remind everyone to be respectful with their comments. Consider this a warning that disrespectful or taunting comments will be deleted to preserve the integrity of this channel.
Okay. Ito ay a mild reminder po. This will lead you, if you persist, sa palagay ko, na ibaban kayo ng striktong moderator. Hindi po ako magbaban. Kayo po ay mababan if you do not observe the respect in your comments. Consider this a warning that disrespectful or taunting comment will be deleted to preserve the integrity of this channel. stricto po ang ating moderator. Siguro napuno na because in the recent days mayroong mga comments na disrespectful po.
It's been 50 minutes.
Okay. It's Sunday. Let's give it a chance, okay? Ano yun? Pasensya na kayo. Babalikan ko lang. Okay, ito na. Ang unang expert po ay si international relations experts on Saturday alarmed at the supposed gentleman's agreement. Okay. Made by former President Rodrigo Duterte and China, as it only favors Beijing and compromises the Philippine national interest. So malinaw yan. Ang pananaw ng expert ay it favors Beijing. Sinabi ko na sa inyo, low-sided po ang agreement. They agree with me. Okay. Okay, pakibasa.
At the Saturday News Forum in Quezon City, De La Salle University International Studies professor Renato De Castro said the gentleman's agreement actually favors China.
Okay. Hindi na ko masyadong magkukomento. It is because
it does not freeze the status quo. Nabubulok na ang BRP Sierra Madre.
The same conclusion as me and Justice Carpio.
Yun lang, inaantay ng China. That is what China is waiting for. Maintaining the status quo favors China, De Castro said.
Ibig sabihin niya, inaantay ng China na mabulok ang BRP Sierra Madre para tuluyang mawala at makakapasok na sila sa ayung nisyo. Kaya galit na ang China dahil nagre-resupply ng repair materials ang Pilipinas under President Bongbong Marcos. Kasi mauunsayami ang kanilang mga taktika. Okay.
The former president, if there is really such a thing as a gentleman's agreement, fell into the Chinese trap.
Fell into the Chinese trap. Ibig sabihin, naisahan po ang dating presidente natin. Magaling ang China sa mga ganyang taktika. Nauto niya si President Rodrigo Duterte. Hindi po ako nagsasabi niyan. Galing mismo sa mga eksperto, fell into the Chinese trap. Okay.
It's also a betrayal to his position as Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Philippines or AFP.
Ito, hindi ko nakita yan yung other aspect. Hindi, aminin ko, it is it is Professor Castro ang nagsabi niyan. Pero hindi ko sinabi yan. Pero tama siya. Okay.
Tao niyo ibubuwis buhay nila, pero pababayaan niyo welfare nila sa isang nabubulok na ship, the De La Salle University International Studies expert said.
In other words, inag-agree siya na ang living conditions na mangyayari sa makasundaluan ay magiging uncomfortable. Hindi po na po livable ang apos na BRP Sierra Madre. Yan ang konklusyon ko noon na sinasang-ayunan ng mga eksperto. Paano niyo ako mapapabula na how can you debunk my mga analysis when the experts agree with me? Mayroon ba kayong eksperto maipapakita sa akin to debunk my analysis? Bago kayo makipag-argue, magpresenta kayo ng kanyang mga eksperto para debunk po ang aking analysis. Okay.
De Castro added that the deal is tantamount to treachery or betrayal, not just of national interest, but betrayal of his role as commander-in-chief of AFP.
It's not my... Ang sabi ko kahapon, if you listen to my word, it is bordering. The same is it, yung tantamount. Ang ibig ng tantamount, it is almost. And almost is bordering to treason. Pero it might not be treason. It might not be a treasonous act, but it is bordering treason. Yan ang ginamit ko, bordering. Ang ginamit lang ng word is tantamount. O kinailangan ko ba ang analysis ng experts? Logic lang ang ginamit ko. Dito sa channel ko, baka matututo kayo ng correct analysis. Okay.
A clear violation of the very heart of what it is to be a Filipino.
Ang bigat niyan. And ito, mga eksperto po ang nagsasabi. Okay.
This is, in fact, a grave mistake in terms of our national interest, Gill said.
Okay. So, sino si Gill? Si Gill is Geopolitical Analysis ng De La Salle University ng De La Salle University. Malinaw, nakikita niyo. Okay. Sinabi niya na it is a clear violation of what we stand for as Filipinos and a clear and yun.
This is, in fact, a grave mistake in terms of our national interest,
Okay.
Gill said.
Hindi na po ako nagsasabi niyan.
Manila-based think tank International
Oh, yeah.
Development and Security Cooperation resident fellow Joshua Espana, likewise, said the gentleman's agreement
The gentleman's agreement, if honored
by the Philippines, will be a precedent for more similar agreements with other claimant countries in the disputed maritime territories.
Oh, yan. Another expert. Okay.
We cannot allow the Philippines to become an example of how it allows an aggressor to get what it wants, Espana
Okay.
said.
Very telling you, if you cannot allow an aggressor to get what it wants. Okay. Yan ang ginagawa ng ating magiting na presidente. He is not allowing China to get what it wants. Okay.
Marcos, who is in Washington, D.C., questioned his predecessor as to what he compromised in the secret agreement he made with China.
Okay. It's almost
In a press conference with reporters, Marcos said that he had 3 questions regarding the supposed agreement.
Okay.
Is there such an agreement? What is contained in it? And why was it made?
Okay.
Val, GMA Integrated News.
Huwag na kayong magko-comment, please. Babasahin ko lang ang mga comments mo. No more comments, please, kasi 1 hour na po. Okay. Let us be disciplined. Okay. Okay, basahin natin ang unang komento.
Inaro Story says, nung nagtayo ang China ng structures sa Mischief Reef, hindi siya nanghingi ng pahintulot sa atin. Wala ring gentleman's agreement.
Okay, tama ka yan. Okay, yun po.
Betrayal as a commander-in-chief, kaya tres sunus talaga. Sa states, yung magbigay ng aid and comfort sa isang bansang tinitingnang kaaway ng US, not necessarily in wartime.
Kaso, ay nato, kaya sinasabing bordering po to Treasonous Act is because hindi natin kine-consider ang China as an enemy. We consider China as still as a friend. Kaya it is bordering po sa Treasonous Act. Maganda yung punto mo. Aiding, giving comfort to an enemy. Eh, kaso hindi natin po enemy ang China. We still consider China as a friend. The friend who bullies us. Okay. You see my point? I disagree with you on that point. Don't get me wrong. You are in the right direction. Medyo, konti ingat lang. Okay.
Use the microwave?
Okay. Sabi ni Joanna Wilfred, si Wilfred, ay, Tatay, Jack first, mega love shout out po. Thank you. Okay, the last comment goes to general opinion. Sabi niya, hats off to you again, Tatay Jack first. Meaning, because I have the correct analysis substantiated by the expert's opinion. Sa mga dumating po, at sa mga magalang na komento, salamat po. Let us be disciplined na isang oras lang ang aking vlog. Kung mayroon pang akong nakalap na balita, ay magbablog ulit ako. Don't forget to press the like and share button at saka para also the notification bell nga pala para ma-inform kayo kung mayroon na akong susunod na LS. Salamat Tatay Duck first. Okay. I disagree with you ng konti kasi as I point out, hindi po enemy ang China. We still consider China as a friend. Okay. To get my point? Okay. And na po ang aking LS. I love you all. Okay.